This has been an extraordinarily long series of presentations. We'll talk very quickly, and it was short to begin with. And I thank you for indulging us so we can bring a presentation to you. My name is Mott Atherholt. This is Dr. Don Roberts, and we are members of the Downtown Investment Group, LLC, that first came here, or first started several years ago to offer an opportunity for more accommodations in Clifton Forge. It was an ambitious project that kept growing, and eventually we had to close that project. It was known as Hotel Clifton Forge. We have, if nothing else, the Downtown Investment Group called DIG is determined. And so we have one piece of property that's still in our possession, and we recognize that we may be able, if things fall into place, to bring forth a very small mini hotel. We would refer to it as a boutique hotel, but it would be a much smaller project than what we had originally hoped to do here, but we could at least develop perhaps some more overnight accommodations, which are sorely needed. So I'll give Don the opportunity to speak first.
Okay, well, this is the 409 Church Street property that belongs to our corporation. And this is the property, it's right behind the convenience store, and this is the property that we would like to use to build a boutique hotel. And you might ask, well, why do we want to create a boutique hotel? Another location for overnight accommodations. And I think the simplest answer is that we want to help the trend, promote the trend of economic improvements in Clifton Forge and for the whole region. Also, you know, we have wonderful people in this town, people who give their time, who give their money, who work diligently to advance the town, and very few times do you have an opportunity to give your money to help the town and also to help yourself. And this is what we're going to talk about today. So as you know, new attractions continue to open in Clifton Forge and the Allegheny Highlands, to include both new venues, for example, the theater, and new events. For example, we're going to have in May the Mayfair at the School of the Arts. The Mayfair at the School of the Arts. And as you know, the most recent of our new venues, of course, is the Historic Masonic Theater. It has proven to be a strong magnet for visitors to the town and to the area. And there has been a study released within the last 2 to 3 months. It's an economic assessment looking at the need for additional overnight accommodations, and I want to mention that briefly. The result of that study was that they found that an additional 100 hotel rooms are needed to properly handle the movement of people into this area and through this area. And some of the details of what's already out there are listed there below. I'm not going to go into that. Boutique hotels, this may be a new term to you, but this is a new growth area in the industry of hotel accommodations. And to explain what they are hotels that are unique in style. They are design-centric. In other words, there's a lot of emphasis on the design, how this hotel is different than other options that you might have. And they are often independent or affiliated with smaller brand systems. In our case, it will be an independent hotel. So, our idea is to take the Dig House and to convert that into a boutique hotel. And now I'll ask Mott to go through some of our plans.
So as you heard Don say, boutique, I don't think I'll leave that, unfortunately. Boutique hotels are unique and not cookie cutter. This is an example of what one of the 7 bedrooms will look like. As you can see, it is it's very nicely appointed, but it certainly doesn't look like your average chain Hilton hotel or what have you would walk into. Each of the 7 bedrooms that we envision creating in the space will have their own private bathroom. Again, a bathroom that will look very attractive. On the first floor of the building, we will have a very cozy breakfast area adjacent to a full kitchen, which will allow staff to prepare breakfast for all of our guests. And we have a complete laundry room so that all the facilities needed will be on site to help people enjoy their stay. We will have an attractive lounge sitting area. You notice the windows there. This is not in the present building, but the building has a large number of windows, large windows, and will give us the light and airy feel that we'd like to have. On the second floor of the hotel, there are 3 floors in the hotel, we will have a lounge and also a library space, as you see here, and you can sit and play board games. So it's more than just a room to walk into and walk out of. As we all know, the most important thing is how any space looks when you first see it. So we want to landscape the outside of the structure. We want to make the porches look charming and attractive. There is not only the front porch that you saw in the picture, but there is a side porch, and we will create a rear patio for guests to enjoy. That will have a privacy screening so they're not seen from the street. This would be typical of what the entryway will look like. So after seeing the attractiveness of the exterior, you will step through into a lobby that will look charming and welcoming to the overnight guests. We also have 8 off-street parking spaces. So that's a very attractive feature of this building. It is all, I think you're going to tell the rest of this story, aren't you?
Yeah, so you're all familiar with this. You're all familiar with this location. This location is a short walk from the historic Masonic Theater, the Clifton Forge School of the Arts, the amphitheater, the Allegheny Highlands Arts and Crafts Center, and the C&O Heritage Center, and of course the other downtown businesses. So its location is optimal. So what are the next steps for this project? Well, we need to raise money. And as I said before, seldom do we here in this town have an opportunity to put our money to work for the town, but also to put it to work for us. We're going to build this hotel only if we can do so with no debt. So we are seeking investors and have a range of investment opportunities. The deadline for investments is May 1. It's a short fuse on this, but we've been at this business now for 3 years, and we want to either do it or not. If we meet our investment goal of $300,000, we can have this hotel up and running by the first quarter of 2019. Now, what I should tell you is that we do have a number of fairly committed investors who have already made their money available if the project goes forward. But we need more.
This is just to change the pace a bit from money, which is very important. This is a schematic of how the first floor of the renovated Hotel Clifton Forge would look. You've seen an idea of what the lounge and the entry hall would be like. The green space is will be one of the new bedrooms. It's a handicapped accessible room, again with its own private bathroom, as all the bedrooms will have. And then, of course, the dining space, the kitchen, and so forth, and that's where you would see the rear patio at the back of that schematic. Here's this layout of the second floor, and again, you will see that there are 4 more bedrooms, each with their own private bath. One of the charming features of this home is that there is a center chimney, and the 2 upstairs bedrooms, as well as the lounge space and the downstairs bedroom, have inside corner fireplaces in each one of the rooms. It's very attractive. There's a separate fireplace, I should have mentioned, in the dining space downstairs. Okay? And finally, we have the third floor, which at present is an open space and will contain 2 rooms, one that's large enough to be a small suite with its own bathroom, and the other one a slightly smaller bedroom. And we will have a very nice feature of spiral staircase to access those third floor rooms, and we have come up with an ingenious idea for a, what do we call it? It's sort of like it's a way to lift baggage so you don't have to carry it up the spiral staircase, but it's very cleverly done, thanks to Dr. Roberts.
Is that a dumb waiver, I think?
I was trying to avoid the word dumb, but that's exactly
It boils down to, if you carry it up yourself, you're dumb if you can use that.
That's exactly right. Thank you.
And so, what are the investor benefits? What are the investor benefits if you were to decide to get involved with us in this project? There will be a share of profits. Now keep in mind, we will do this only if we can do so without debt. Debt is a killer for a small hotel project like this. And there will be a share in the equity of the boutique hotel. We're going to build value as we build this hotel. And we will be presenting to the investor an opportunity for them to help revitalize the historic downtown Clifton Forge for benefit of the town citizens, and all of the Allegheny Highlands. So here is our goal. Open the hotel with no debt. To make this happen, we need the support of everyone in the Highlands. We plan to see this boutique hotel be an Allegheny Highlands project. We want locally based investors, locally based contractors, and support of our public officials.
And there at the end, you see what it's going to look like with landscaping on the day that we cut the ribbon for the grand opening of Hotel Clifton Forge. Thank you very much for your patience after long presentations tonight, and we certainly will welcome any questions, or we'll be glad to respond to you later on so you can continue with this meeting. Either way you want it. Any questions? We're going to let you go.
I'm happy with it.
Thank you.
It's a great potential project. I hate the whole project is not able to come to fruition, but anything we can salvage out of is a positive.
Well, as I said, our group is known as DIG.
I know Don and his group, and I've been over there and saw the work that went into it, and I can tell you, that's a hard-working gentleman when he wants to be. And so is your husband.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for y'all.
And thank you for letting us extend the time as long as we have.
That's quite all right. Thank you very much.
The Woodlands Health and Rehab Center offers a safe transition program to get you well and back to the community. Our outdoor therapy area features different terrains and offers a unique therapeutic experience. Come see the difference. The Woodlands Health and Rehab Center, living made better.